So today we're working on this pit bike. Picked this thing up used off Facebook Marketplace. It already came with pretty much what you see on it. The bars. It's got dampening rods in the front end, heavy duty springs, a BBR rear spring, the 1-inch extension, and we're just going to add what we can to make this thing a little bit nicer. Right now we're going to pull off this chain sprocket guide, and then when I bought the bike, this kit already had a Kinetic MX shift shaft brace on there. I'm not super crazy about that, so I went to BBR and I purchased this all-in-one shift shaft support and sprocket guard. So kill two birds with one stone here, and throw that bad Larry on. This one here comes with a sealed bearing as well, so it's supposed to hold it real tight. See how that goes on. That's one reason I don't like that guard, is you're always going to get stuff clogged up in there and you really can't get at it. I mean, we just washed this bike and you can still see all the debris in there. So hopefully that other one opens it up a little bit. And that shift shaft brace there, you can see it's real skinny, so you hit something hard enough and you're still gonna do some damage. We're actually gonna have to drop this peg bar down because it won't fit on there with this whole peg mount right here is getting in the way. We'll work on that now. One thing I'm waiting on is the peg cradle. Hasn't came in the mail yet, so that'll be another thing that's going right on this thing. Kickstand down, slide that thing back a little bit. Rookie mistake right here. This is why we're making the video, so you guys don't have to run into this stuff. But if you actually look right here, this is all the way tight up against this cover here, and this bolt right here, there's a space there. So if you look at the stock one, they got this piece of metal here. Yep, pull that right off of there. We'll clean this up and stuff this back there.
No gap now.
No more gappage. So I like that much better.
Good news though, right? 22's on the way.
22's on the way. So luckily we bought this bike with a skid plate, but we are waiting for a 22 to come in for the fiance. So this is the exact same skid plate that's on the bike, made by BBR. No complaints with this either. We're going to go mount some tires.
What did you forget? Chain.
Look how close that is to that swing arm, dude.
It's a bit tight. Look at this. Give it a spin. Looks mint though. Thing's huge. Got the front tire on. A little easier this time. Aggressive. This is huge.
Alright guys, so quick overview of what we got done today. Phase 1 of this CRF110 build is complete. Let's start out with the BBR tall seat. I'm happy with that. I would go with the Blem one on my next one because there is some imperfections in this, and I've heard with the Blem seats you can't really tell a difference and you save yourself like 50 bucks. So live and you learn on that. I'm going to go with the Blem seat on the next one. For the bars, I went with Mica PBH bars, which are pit bike high bars. Perfect height for me. Happy with those. Gonna change out the bar pad. The cables, we had to go with a extended BBR front brake cable to make it all the way down to the front brake drum. For the throttle cable, it was pulling on it, the stock cable. So we just flipped the housing upside down. Got about 1.5 inches of slack out of the cables just by doing that. So I think I'm gonna leave that the way it is. Don't fix it if it's not broken. I do have the CRF125 cable on hand if I do ever need it. Hopefully I won't. What else did we get done? We got the BBR shift shaft brace and sprocket guard in. That has 4 mounting points. It's like 1 inch thick, so super solid brace. One of my favorite upgrades for sure. Looks sick on the bike. Definitely check that out. I am going to drop to a 13 tooth front sprocket because of these bigger tires. These bigger tires pick the bike up like 1.5 inches alone, but I did hear that that could rob some power, so we're going to gain the power back by going to a 13 tooth front sprocket. We're going to get a DID gold chain. We're going to get a BBR rear swing arm, maybe foes. Don't know which way to go there yet. I will be posting a video about that, so stay tuned for one of those videos. The extended chain is just going to allow me to pull that rear tire back away from the stock swing arm. Right now I only have about 2 millimeters between the tire and the swing arm, so not much room for error there, but they do work. They spin freely, so that's all good and good. We've got the hammerhead shifter installed with I think it's 1 inch longer. From what we did get done, it made a big difference. So the CRF110L, a lot of people go that route when they're buying a pit bike because of the extra height, and I almost did the same thing. I'm really happy that I didn't, now that I have these mods on this bike. The CRF110L seat height stock is about 28.7 inches, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Right now we're sitting at 31 inches from the ground to the top of the seat with this Honda. So with the fuel injection system and everything else on this bike, I am happy that we went with the Honda, and I hope we saved you guys some time finding the right parts and putting them on the bike. This is the first of many to come. If you like it and you want to see more like this, then hit that follow button, subscribe, like, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.